What was meant to be another remarkable chapter in his extraordinary journey took an unexpected turn, claiming the life of a rising talent in the racing world, Dilano van 't Hoff. Join us as we remember the journey of this rising star and uncover the details of Dilano's final drive, revealing the tragic incident that unfolded on the tracks and answering the questions that surround his untimely demise. Dilano van 't Hoff was born on July 26, 2004 in Dordrecht, the Netherlands. His introduction to the world of motorsport was far from conventional, setting his journey apart from the typical racing driver's stories. He didn't stumble upon go-karting at a birthday party or unwrap a go-kart as a Christmas gift. Instead, a twist of fate brought him into the spotlight, seizing an opportunity that arose at just the right moment. It all began while he was watching his stepbrother's karting race. At the event, another driver, who happened to be the son of a friend of his dad's, found himself in tears, apprehensive about starting the race. He didn't want to start, and he got out of the cart. Then I looked to my dad, saying, "Oh, please, let me have a go." I got into the cart, and I drove the race, says Dilano. From that pivotal moment, a passion was ignited within him like never before. Dilano entered the world of international karting at the young age of 11. With unwavering determination and skill, he quickly made a name for himself by competing in the prestigious Superkarts USA Supernationals. His passion for racing was evident from the start, and his talent was undeniable. As he moved up the ranks, he continued to impress. Whether in karts or in higher classes, he always had the drive and focus to compete at the highest level, often likened to the legendary Kimi Räikkönen. In 2021, he debuted in the Formula 4 UAE Championship and went on to win the 2021 F4 Spanish Championship with MP Motorsport. According to his friends, family, and fellow racers, Dilano was fueled by an incredible passion to reach the top of motorsport. Dilano's talent and dedication didn't go unnoticed, and in 2022, he found himself competing in the Formula 3 regional series known as FRECA. After recovering from a shoulder injury and taking the third spot at the event in Barcelona in 2022, he started his second full season in FRECA in 2023. Dilano had a decent start to the season, scoring points in Imola and at the Hungaroring. In the weekend of July 1st, 2023, he was aiming to earn even more points on the iconic Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine at Belgium's Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Unfortunately, fate had other plans. Tragedy struck during the race on Saturday afternoon. As heavy rain poured down, the race was set in motion, but at the top of Raidillon, the beginning of the Kemmel Straight, one of the fastest points of the track, things went terribly wrong. During the chaotic race, Tim Tramnitz spun and hit the wall. Following that, a severe crash occurred in the midfield. Dilano collided with a barrier, leaving his vehicle sitting sideways in the middle of the track. Another driver, Adam Fitzgerald, crashed into Dilano's car, causing it to tear in half. Despite immediate medical attention, Dilano van 't Hoff was pronounced dead while being taken to a nearby hospital. Dilano died at the age of 18. The Spa-Francorchamps circuit is known for its challenging conditions, and Dilano's accident marked the 49th driver fatality at this track, the first since Antoine Hubert in 2019. Additionally, 4 officials have also lost their lives in incidents over the years at the same circuit. What happened? The incident that claimed Dilano's life could have been avoided. Heavy rainfall resulted in extremely low visibility, but the race continued despite safety concerns. With safety cars only being deployed after minor incidents, the race turned into a one-lap shootout with cold tires and limited visibility due to the spray coming off the wet track. While competing in the 34-driver field, Dilano found himself in the 19th position when he collided with a barrier, leaving his vehicle sideways in the middle of the track. Tragically, Irish driver Adam Fitzgerald crashed into the side of Dilano's car, resulting in it being torn in half. The images captured before the fatal crash revealed the absurdity of allowing the race to continue under such dangerous conditions. On Saturday night, a tweet featured a compelling comparison of the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix and Saturday's race. The first image displayed Max Verstappen from Red Bull racing behind the safety car, navigating through the heavy rain. Moments later, the race was red flagged due to the treacherous conditions. In the second photo, the lead car in the 2023 Formula Regional race is shown, with several cars closely following behind. However, due to the intense spray generated by the downpour, the rest of the field remained entirely invisible. Almost 3 hours after the initial red flag, the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix finally resumed. However, the persistent downpour left no choice but for the cars to trail the safety car for 2 laps. This was done to reach the minimum number of laps required for classification points to be awarded. Unfortunately, race director Michael Massi had to red flag the race once again due to the challenging weather conditions. The reasoning for calling the race off was due to the slippery nature of the track and the extremely poor visibility. The question arose, why didn't they also call off the 2023 Formula Regional race on that fateful Saturday in July? Some argue that the conditions on July 1st closely resembled those of the Formula 2 race in August 2019, in which Frenchman Antoine Hubert, who was a member of Renault's F1 Academy, tragically lost his life at the same point of the circuit. Team owner Fritz van Amersfoort, a seasoned figure in motorsports for decades, warned about the danger of the corner combination. The cars reached tremendous speeds there, even in the rain like on Saturday. If you get hit there broadside, you don't stand a chance. The cars also come back onto the track at high speed through the tire barriers. It's genuinely a treacherous corner. The incident has sparked discussions about racing safety, and it's not the first time such concerns have arisen. In 2022, the Japanese Grand Prix was red flagged due to adverse weather conditions, and drivers have repeatedly expressed worries about certain corners at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. They need to do something. We'll be playing with fire in a couple of weeks' time, again. And not just us, the F2 kids, F3 kids, everyone that goes through that corner every week, current F1 star Lance Stroll says. Even if it's dry and someone loses their car, it's a blind corner. You hit the wall and come back into the middle of the track. A car comes at you at 300 plus kilometers an hour, you're toast. The day after the incident on July 2nd, before the start of the Formula 1 Austrian Grand Prix, a minute of silence was observed in honor of Dilano. His passing leaves a void in the racing community, but Dilano's memory lives on in the hearts of those who knew him and the fans who admired his determination and skill. It's incredibly sad, said 2-time Formula 1 world champion Max Verstappen. I didn't know him personally. He was an up-and-coming Dutch racing driver. He had the same dreams we had when we were that age, wanting to get to F1. MP Motorsport team manager Sander Dorsman remembers Dilano as a striking presence. He was always confident in the car. Whenever we wanted to tell him something during a race, he'd always say, "Let me do the cooking." Dilano's girlfriend, 17-year-old Katrina, left a heartfelt tribute on her Instagram. "My dear, thank you for everything you've done for me, for showing me your world. You really were the best boyfriend, best friend, and inspiration. I'm grateful that my last words for you on the grid were, 'I love you.' And I'm grateful that you fulfilled your promise telling me that you'll love me till death. Goodbye, my beautiful man. I'll see you in the next life, my angel."
I want to be champion.